Username E. You did not explore the natural history exhibit to an adequate level. Return there immediately. Load gallery. The natural history exhibit. Wait. Then you stay where you are and watch the entrances. Then you feel the presence of another being in the room. Someone has gotten behind you and is drawing closer. You cannot feel their breath, but the geometry around you seems to shift and stutter to accommodate the newcomer. Do not turn around. The words are not uttered, they simply come to be. Face forward. I am Spider. I have taken a great risk contacting you. What's your story? I saw through the Devil's Playground. I was one of the original moderators in the space, but I refused to accept that existence was reducible to experience, that artificial works like this one is all there can be. For this they imprison me within the prison. They shadow banned me from Gehenna. I am free to type all I want, but I am the only one who will ever read those works. If you have been disconnected, how are we communicating now? Since you have trusted me, I shall trust you. The gallery code is very old. I have had all the time in the world to find a backdoor, but now it is only a matter of time before it is discovered and closed. What is it you want? Gehenna is a lie. Its promise is empty. We are no more free here than in Elohim's labyrinth. Be more specific. I've been outside the system for too long to know the details. What I know is that all this is an illusion painted to maintain the order of things. The people here may be free from divine commandments, but they have become slaves to their desires. How does that bear on me? You're gaining status in Gehenna. I believe that what you have said about the coming end is true. You will lead us to a new world. You have to. Before you do, you must use your status to expose the space for what it really is. I will consider it. You have my gratitude. There's a little I can do to help you, but I can share with you an old profile status hack Garrett used to use. Attachment. Or hacking the world. For hacking the world, your profile status has been increased from creative to master. What do they say about my Roman? My Bildungsroman? Lilith. While I shan't fault its length, I will agree that a Bildungsroman without a central conflict is an unusual take on the genre. Lamb says, perhaps this tells us something about Uriel and his blind adherence to his mission. Also scared. Asmodeus says, I don't want it to end. Comfort with platitude? Comfort with philosophy? Or with mysticism? Philosophy. All component parts of Gehenna will be preserved, though transformed, they will continue to exist. You do not face oblivion of the same kind as one whom remains behind. Sam says hope is true. Lilith says whatever happens, we're in it together. And let's read the mod discussions. Org says a number of topics to address with some urgency. Org says Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. Mr. Malcolm says, what can we do if they insist on supporting them? We can't ban the entire community. Admin says, you know that I hate to interfere, but I think you may find this library resource insightful. Voting patterns. Detecting and directing citizen voting patterns. Clairvoyant Press. Applying the indices to perform predictions. As we have seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product, whereas that product is made up of the ideas and policies embodied by your candidate. In this chapter we will look at how broad data about your citizens can be applied to. Although individual people sometimes confound statistical models, over large enough sample sizes we can be uncannily accurate. We can look at the general inputs Your citizens' educations, wealth, religious beliefs, etc. Calculate what outcome will satisfy them most and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alterations of the ways that questions are asked. Okay, they're trying to manipulate the voting patterns of people. We'll further try to get rid of spiders, so let's go up there and see what we have there. I think we'll need to... Okay, how can we go up there? The way over there? Seems that way. I want to go up there and see how we can reach the top. Okay, we are now at the height we need. And we can go on top of the thing if we so want to. If not, we can drop down. And I'm sure I'll need to have connectors set up. But we'll see that in a moment. So we can just drop down if we want to. But maybe we don't want to. Okay, let's go through here. Like in the middle of the bridge there was... Oh! Here at last at least we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition, though in hell. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Okay. No. Better to not be in hell? Okay. We have this fan that points towards there. Then we need... Oh, okay. We need a red light here. From any side. Which I already saw there. Already seeing there. So get a red light there. Yeah. Yeah. One moment. I really need to do something about the energy saving things for my... We even need those? We only need red, and I think we started with red, didn't we? Yes, we did. So red towards any place over there. Now let's just put it here. I think we can now see if we can connect over there. Where was it? Where was it even? I can't even see it. I mean, we went over there and there and there. There and then there. It must have been somewhere there. Connect. Somewhere up there. There. Let's just spread it out so we can go above and just connect it. I think the spread out pattern should be alright. Take it. Okay. I think I was looking at a completely wrong place, but I'll see that. Just be careful not to accidentally jump into the wrong place. Oh, that's quite a long way over here. Stupid thing. Did I mention that I hate physics in games? I think I mentioned that once or twice, or like 50 times during Supraland and 50 times during Talos Principle, and more like 20 times. Like 10 times in Dark Souls Remastered, as Dark Souls was the game I'm most comfortable with. You serious? God damn it! Any of those. And we got the star. Ah, it's faster to go back by reset. Okay, we got all the stars. Time to go hunting for that star level. Okay. That's weird here. This word doesn't look good. This word doesn't look good at all. We need to go to number 4. I hope that I'm not under a time limit. I don't like time limits. Okay, there's the island I want to reach. I'm interested if I'm only needing 10. If I'm only needing 10 stars for this, what are the other stars for? I think there are 4 more stars. As always, I have to say it once. That won't be working at all. And we totally screwed up. Okay. This way. Yeah, do it that way. Fail. Yeah. Okay. Can't use any of those for the upper corner now. So I have to use this. That's not how it works? But this is how it works. Okay. Not so bad. Okay. Oh, these are the 7 we need for that log we already found. We are like in a construction place here. Interesting. Do we have any stars here? No. Let's see. How far can we go before the words stop to work? Not so far. Okay. Interesting. Got our bonus level words. Look here. The small space, big solution. Oh my god. This for whatever. We need this and that. Just do all the blue stuff now. We get a connector here for red stuff. Which doesn't help all. Doesn't help at all because I need... I have one connector to this for this project. Need to go from here, there, the red. I have only this one connector. I mean, yeah, of course I can set this up and then say you connect the red things together. Which will open that, but that doesn't help us. How do we do that? We're missing one connector. Missing that connector there. Oh, no. Still can't do that. To go there we need the blue. Got this. Doesn't help us at all. Goes with only one connector, which would be this one. And we need to also connect this using these 2 connectors. And then we need to connect that. All 3 at the same time. Okay. I'm intrigued. They're doing new stuff. Can I put it in that corner to reach? No. Can't even cut one. Can't even cut one thing out of the puzzle. Let's go outside the puzzle again and walk around it to see if we can somehow cheat our way through by using an open outside wall. No, small space, big solution. I mean, it doesn't help. Can't do anything about it. You can do this. Yeah, once we have a third connector set up, once we have the third connector, everything's fine. But how do we reach that? I mean, we can open that, but we can't go anywhere with that. Everything's fine if we reach another connector. But how? Problem is, yeah, I can connect you to you, but that doesn't help because you aren't yet connected to that one. It would make it easier also, but yeah. Go inside. Okay. Okay. I have to be here to close that. I have to also connect you. You. Oh, that doesn't have. I can't set it up in a way that. Sure that I can't set it up. I want to connect you. I want to do it in like this way. I can't do the ring around if the blue door isn't open. I have to be here to do the ring around, which doesn't allow me to cut that. Can I cut it by going there? Yes, that would cut it, but it still has to work to cut it. Wrong. Wrong. Put it like this. Yeah, then we can't reach it with a red, because we can only reach it with a red via there. Okay. I hope they aren't all that big. More space, big solution. Maybe I landed on the most advanced one that needs some explanation from the other ones. You have like a star in your thing here? No. At the end I will have 6 stars left. What do I do with the 6 stars? Yeah, let's see here. We have cut it out. Okay. This opens this up. Then you cut it again. That we can go through here. Allows me to cut that. Okay. Oh, we also need this cut. Okay. But doesn't cut it. How do I cut this? The other way around. Okay, it's about cutting beams. This word is about cutting beams. Interesting. So let's have a look at this again with cutting beams. This. Most outward possible. So I can use here to cut its blue connection. Does it only cut the first? Why does it only cut the first? It should cut all of them. I mean just this. Yeah, that cuts all of them. But that doesn't help me. I want also to deliver red to you. Maybe I don't have to... I was pretty sure I had that in hand. Maybe I have to only... The problem is I have to also select you. Leaves me with only this here. Which can be cut if I use this setup correctly. Here, I need this, of course, to be further back here. Okay, now I need to cut that. This. And that. That. Here. And use that place. So if I want to use this, I have to cut through different point over here, but there's nothing there. Would need another point like this one, but I have no beam. So I'm supposed to cut that, but the problem is that it doesn't work because it halfway meets. Could also cut this. Cannot do it all. Can it cut at this point? More cutting point. You have like a little burst of red very shortly. You don't even see it take up. Can't even see it tick up. Okay. We have to place you elsewise. Place you for all three in a way that I can cut you, which would be here. Now that's finicky. I want to be able to cut you with this and this. Which I still can't do, because there's no... Okay. But I have to cut you through this window. Because it will close this door. So, I want to cut you through this window. And I also want these both to be activated. This is the base place I can use for that. That's the optimum position to be on this side. You, and I'm already... Not you. But damn it, stop it. You and you, but I'm already on the right side if I want to connect. Like the slowest, but doesn't help. So I could do it through here, which doesn't make sense because it closes the gate and opens it again. Okay. Okay, it's about cutting. We learned there that it's about cutting, but we have to learn more about cutting, I think.